Welcome back to the Dragon Den. My loyal Dragonites, King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Mattel WWE Ultimate Edition Jimmy Uso. And so here we have Jimmy Uso posed and out of the packaging, but before we have a look at the figure, let's run through his accessories. Jimmy Uso does come with 3 very impressive head sculpts. He also comes with his Bloodline t-shirt, the lays around his neck, his gold chain, a Bloodline hat, and the undisputed tag team titles. Other than that, Jimmy Uso doesn't come with any other accessories, so with that out of the way, let's have a closer look at Jimmy Uso. Here we have a closer look at Jimmy Uso, and I think Mattel has done a really good job with this figure. It really does capture the likeness of Jimmy Uso, especially during his Bloodline reign. Taking a look at the head sculpt, it's one of Mattel's better head sculpts, as this does a really good job having a resemblance to Jimmy Uso. I really like the facial expressions that they gave him, and the graying in his beard is a nice touch. His hair is also done nicely, with it being red in the back, which looks really good here. I'm really liking the torso that Mattel went with for the Usos, because it does look really good here on Jimmy. You can see on the left side of his chest he has all his intricate tribal tattoos, which look amazing here. Nothing on the right side of his chest, but it does continue on nicely to the back where we have more of his tribal tattoos. Those intricate tattoos carry over a lot of detail on his arms, which look really good. He still has the Fate tattoo, which is clearly visible on his right arm, which looks really good. And those beautiful tribal tattoos go all the way down to his wrists, which look really good. Mattel has actually done a really good job on his pants, seeing as how we have a flat black as well as a glossy black. On the front, the glossy black goes down halfway to his thigh, which looks really nice, and then it does continue on the back of his legs. On Jimmy, you can see his right back pocket is outlined in silver, which looks really good. And going down his left leg, you can see it does have the Bloodline in Old English print. Then we do have some impressive detailing here on his knees, where it is sculpted different from the rest of his outfit. And then we do go on to his red shoes, which look really good. Unfortunately, they don't have too much painted detail. So overall, some surprising detail here on Jimmy Uso, and I absolutely love the amount of detail Mattel put into his tattoos. So with Jimmy Uso's details out of the way, let's get him compared to our usual suspects. Here we have Jimmy Uso posed next to Marvel Legends Cyclops and DC Multiverse Superman. Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. The Lightning Collection White Ranger in the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally we have Jimmy Uso posed next to Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. So Jimmy Uso will look nice with the rest of your Mattel collection, and he looks even better posed next to Brother Jay. With the comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at Jimmy Uso's articulation. Jimmy Uso has a ball joint in the head, butterfly joints in his shoulders, arms go out to the side and dual full 360, swivel at the bicep and double hinged elbows, swivel hinge at the wrists. Jimmy has a ball joint in the upper torso and a waist swivel. His legs do kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. Double bend in his knees, swivel at his shoe, a hinge in the ankle, rocker ankles, and a toe hinge. So overall, your standard articulation for the Ultimate Edition Jimmy Uso, which works really good here. So with everything said and done, let's get Jimmy Uso posed for my final thoughts. So here we have Jimmy Uso posed for my final thoughts, and overall Mattel has done a really good job with the Ultimate Edition for Jimmy Uso. The likeness on all 3 heads is really well done, and I love the amount of details that they put into his hair. Add to it being part of the Bloodline, he does have an intricate tattoo scheme which Mattel was able to capture flawlessly here. And I really do like the black attire that Mattel decided to go with for Jimmy Uso. Overall, I'm not really disappointed with any accessories that we got with Jimmy Uso, as everything fits here perfectly. I really don't have too many negative things to say about Jimmy Uso, aside from some quality control here and there, but other than that, he's still a great figure. The major drawback to Jimmy Uso is that he is a Ringside Collectible exclusive figure, and the only way to get him is through the website. Now Jimmy Uso does come in a single card and 2-pack with his brother Jey Uso, and if you only want Jimmy, he's gonna run you about $37. But at the time I'm making this video, the 2-pack is no longer available, so you do either gotta wait for it or pick it up secondhand on eBay. Now, I don't keep up with wrestling like I used to, but the Bloodline storyline was one story that I was heavily invested in, and I knew I had to pick up both Jimmy and Jay. If you can track down Jimmy Uso and add him to your collection, I think he's a really good fit for any Mattel collector. So with that being said, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out all my other Mattel WWE videos. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my fellow Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000, reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.